everybody. It's funny how when you got something you can look back on and you see certain things, right? Hi, everybody. How you doing? I hope y'all well. Thank you to everybody who are new subscribers. I'm so grateful and thankful for y'all. My old subscribers, everyone who's been rocking with me, either since day one or you just now coming in on the bandwagon. Thank you for rocking with me. I'm appreciative, and trust me, your beautiful energy does not go in vain. Thank you for all your shares and your likes. I'm grateful and thankful to everyone who's been sending beautiful energy my way. Sorry, y'all. Hey, Afro Confessional, Dominique M, Melissa, Mar, Kimberly Orr. These are either my Basic Mystics members or my Epic Mystic members. So, shout out to y'all. It's a lot that has happened since I've last been on this live. Thank you to all of the compliments. Hey, Janet. Hey. I have actually been active on my membership page. We've been chilling over there more. You said you've been down since before the Patreon, and I'm loving it. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm so glad that y'all are. A lot of my Patreon members are on the Mystic membership side, so I'm grateful for that. You're getting a lot more for less than the amount. It's $14.99 on here. It was $25 on Patreon, and so you get a lot more on this channel for more. For a lot less. Sorry about that. Thank you. Yes, I just dropped some stuff as well. So you are guaranteed 2 to 3 or more videos on the membership. Anyway, I'm not going to speak too much about that. I do want to let y'all know y'all can go and check out the website. I have a update on some products. I have added some new products to the shop. I'm not the type of person to just be pushing stuff out there just for sale. I have to sit back and formulate things, and I have to make sure that things are aligned accordingly. With that being said, Before I get into whatever I'm led to say, my readings are open. But I want to, I always tell y'all, two words can be spelled the same way, but you can actually break them apart, right? Beware, and be aware. Beware is warning. Be aware is caution. I've said this before on here. Hey, Sharon L. I want everybody from this day forward, 3113 in the building, to be extremely careful when you book a reading with me. I've been very quiet and I've been very silent on certain things, but I want to acknowledge something that had been happening. I don't think that this is happening anymore. I don't believe it's happening anymore. I know it's not happening anymore. Because after this leaves my mouth, it won't happen anymore. I want readers and content consumers alike to not feel by themselves or left out or left alone. So I'm going to be speaking for both sides here. Okay. I am very well aware that I had been having gang stalkers under the guise of clients booking readings from me to come to me asking about their love life or other types of situations for me to pull on them, but to actually pull on myself. In other words, they're coming with an energetic signature to try to get me to do a reading on myself so they can get information off of me about me, to see what they can block, to see what they can try to mess up or falter. I'm not telling you to be aware. I'm telling you beware. This is not a warning to stop. This is a warning that your time is up. This is a warning that you've been had. And the sad part about it is that a lot of people that's been used by upper echelon demonic energies and entities, they are turning you over to red rum, which means they have no more use for you. We have now approached the ending of the old order. This is it. There is no more old order. It's done. Why you're gonna see a lot of billionaires panicking, because they've done everything that they could and they can't do anything anymore. I have been gang stalked physically. I have been gang stalked on an astral realm plane. I have been gang stalked in my business. I've had a lot of people buy products from me thinking they can hex or vex. After last night, your demise is done. This was after last night, not tonight, not today. After last night, your demise was done. It was sealed, in other words. We are coming to the end of Saturn retrograde. on October 23rd. I remember when I used to come on my channel, and I remember when I went live, sometimes I would have almost 1,000 people on my lives. Sometimes my lives would be popping, hundreds and hundreds of people on my lives. And I would have at least 1 to 3,000 views for the playbacks. And I'm going to say this. I know for a fact, this is not alleged, I know for a fact that my channel has been shadow banned. And whoever is responsible for that shadow ban will be shadow banned until my shadow ban lifts. That is etched in stone. Hey, Cinnamon Toast. So they were trying to mirror you. Well, Afro Confessional, they weren't only trying to mirror me. A lot of people think that they can trade destinies with someone else. First of all, you can't trade destinies with a divine being. It won't work. Okay? Stop right there. Exit stage left. It's not going to work on a divine being. It will never work. When you are supposed to be a divine one, trying to switch destinies with another divine being, you are basically spitting in the face of God, who's given you your own path. So therefore you get demoted. Some of these distorted divine beings are no longer divine. Okay? A lot of divine ones that have not recovered from their falls, as of some time ago, have been demoted to mortality. And they can't come back from that. So you got a lot of mad people walking around here with steam coming out their ears because they've done all this wickedness and evil stuff, thinking that. So this is what I want to say. You need y'all stop taking this free will shit literal. I just want to stop everybody. I'm tired of hearing people say there is no concept of good, there is no concept of evil, there is no concept of this, and there's no concept of that. If that's the case, then we won't have people doing mass shootings and all this other stuff. Like, it just would not exist if that was the truth. Don't say it's an illusion. It's not an illusion. It's here in front of your face. It can knock at your door if it wants. It can do this and that, the other if it wants. The truth is, you have to know who you are. You have to know your power and how to act accordingly. I'm tired of all these self-help books telling you that it's all an illusion. No, the fuck it's not. They want you to think it's an illusion so you can rockabye baby. Get back put into sleep with La La Land thinking that everything is love and fucking light. And that's not how it rocks. You know how they say the smartest thing the devil ever told somebody, or the smartest thing that the devil ever did, was to make people believe that he didn't exist? Well, yeah, because if you believe that he don't exist, then he can be over there doing whatever he wants, right? Or that energy or entity or whatever you believe the devil to be would be over there while you are ignoring that energy. While you over here in an illusion and in a deception, it's over here wreaking havoc. For you to say that that type of energy does not exist is for you to not acknowledge a specific type of power that is within you. It's deeper than saying that the devil doesn't exist. For you to say that God does not exist is for you to deny a specific power that dwells and will be able to work on your behalf in you. Do you understand? It's much more deeper than you coming out of atheism, or you believing that no, there is no devil. It's a lie. Because if he didn't exist off of your beliefs, it wouldn't be no shit running around here rapping, fucking up everything, would it? So you need to wake up. And you need to wake up quick. Because you need to come into your power. And your power needs to acknowledge both sides. And until you acknowledge both sides, you are going to be at the mercy of one or the other. Because everything that looks like light is not of light. And everything that looks like it's dark is not of the darkness. You understand? You're going to have to get a balance of the two. This dark divine, some of y'all need to go and do shadow work so y'all can dip your fingers and your toes into the dark feminine, dark masculine divine pool. Because that dark divine masculine or that dark divine feminine energy is where there's some knowledge that's there that's going to help you combat this negative shit. Because if you're like me and you've gotten this far and you've been on the side of love and above, where you're going next, not only will the evils of this world be extremely identifiable, but if you've done the work, they're going to obey you. Let me explain to you what I mean. You got a lot of people upset. And it's not just entertainment industry, hear me out. You have a lot of people upset. Working class people, people who stay at home, people who do work like this, people who are all fronts. There are people who are extremely angry because they were promised eternal life. They were promised fame. They were promised fortune. They were promised money. They were promised a better life. And they're not getting it. They're not going to get it. Thank you for everyone who is complimenting me on my hair. I do my own hair. They are not happy. Some of these people were trying to literally do a physical sacrifice using you and your blood and your life so that they can get, and had it would have happened, they wouldn't even got it. They wouldn't even moved from the space they were in because they were actually a pawn. God allowed for them to get so far to see if they truly was going to go through with it. And because they went through with it, October 23rd is around the corner. Saturn will no longer be retrograde as of October 23rd. What do you think that means? Have you been paying attention to the ticker at the bottom of your news? Have you been paying attention to the news feeds when you open up your browsers? People are losing their shit. People are getting sued left and right. You know why? For some of them, most of them, they stolen folks' shit. And since you don't want to pay it back, you don't want to give it back to the rightful owner, you're going to lose everything. For some people, it's too late. They can come with a check all they want. For some people, it's too late. I'm hearing bones are rotting. I heard flesh is singeing. Pay attention. The news is giving you a small glimpse into a dying world, a world that's dead. And you ain't a part of that dead world. People has been wondering about the zombie apocalypse and all. It's been. The zombie apocalypse was never meant to be a contained, human-made patent disease that mysteriously got, the vial of it got broken and it started spreading across the world. It was never meant to be taken literally. These people have been trying to rewrite Bible events using art form. But see, the problem is they know this shit, this predictive programming and all this other stuff they've been using in movies, books, and music can't take an effect because they're not prophets. I'm going somewhere with this. Hold on to me, because I'm getting ready to do a strong punchline to the guts of a lot of people. The reason why they have been messing with the chosen ones is because we have prophetic voices, and don't shit get done unless we speak it out. And they can have all these $1 million budgets and $2 billion budget movies and these $18 million budget books, and they can do all of this and it still not take root because it had not came out from the mouth of a prophet yet. And prophets have the ability to cancel, clear, and delete demonic assignments. And they also have the mouthpiece and the energy to make a thing come to pass. They know this. So if I can put these prophets under fear and make them speak this thing out, I can make it seem like we were predicting this in this movie, but the truth is they needed your energy in order for it to come to pass. I revoke my energy and my rights from all of that shit. You don't ever get to manifest anything off of my energy anymore. And anybody who encroaches upon my energy, especially unwarranted, they next is about to be cut off and heads is about to motherfucking roll. You don't get to play in my energy and get away with it anymore. And that's across any space and time. Anybody who's been in my energy and played with it and manifested off of it, especially to keep me down and try to take my destiny and try to be me through any modes, known and unknown, you your own problem. You got a lot of people out here mad because you done took your power back and now they stuck. They mad at you because they stuck off of some shit they knew not to do. And now you're getting the fruits of the labor you didn't put out. Not understanding that you've been seeded. The Holy Spirit been giving me a word about being seeded. And how what you put in the ground, you have to eat of the fruit. That is universal law. You cannot come into my yard and put evil seed down and think I'm going to be the one to eat it. I didn't put it there. My reapers, they know the difference between a wheat and a tare. And so do I. So now everything you have placed in my yard and in my field that is not of God, that I'm not supposed to be eating of in this season, will end up on your plate. And trust me, it will be a dish served cold. Because karma will never forget an address. It is not my fault that you have disrespected yourself, thinking you can get what was due to me. And that goes for everybody who's under the sound of my voice, watching this, whether on a live or a playback. You've been trying to wonder when your ships was coming in. But for some odd reason, these fools thought that they can get on a ship and try to catch up with yours and pirate your stuff. They can't. You need a crew in order to pirate somebody's shit. And everybody has jumped your ship because they know what they're up against they cannot defeat. You are a lone pirate and you can't do anything. And now you're lost at sea. Because see, one thing about this one, I control the waters. You will be lost. Your mental state will be lost. There's nothing you can do to me or anybody like me from this day forward. Rendered harmless and powerless. That's it. And I don't have to say non-reversible because it already is. My words is enchanted to stand the test of time. There is nothing that you can study the way that I speak. You can study the way that I move. You can keep studying, bitch. There's nothing you can do to stop what I'm saying. It is already done. Archangel Metatron already seen fit. It is written in the Akashic Records and you can't get past him. So what else do you have? Nothing. Go on about your miserable life and serve your karmic sentence with dignity. Because what's coming to you is already here. You cannot take that away. So you might as well find some type of honor in being dishonorably discharged out of the armies of the living God, because you had your chance of redemption and it's not happening. It's not happening. So October 23rd, 2022 is the day that Saturn comes out of retrograde. I want to congratulate everybody who has properly done the healing work of your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, and your shadow to get this far. We are now in calmer waters. It only gets better from here. You can say that with me. It only gets better from here. This retrograde has been about karmic justice. Now watch this. I'm hearing the words judication. The act of judgment, right? That's what it says. From this mode of bringing forward evidence. Lord, Lord, Lord. That is brought under examination. Here we go. Evidence has been brought before God and the Galactic Council of wrongdoings toward you and your offspring, you and your family, you and whoever rocks with you spiritually. Evidence of wrongdoing has been brought forth, has been presented to the judges of the spiritual courts. And what I'm hearing in this ear is that the findings were appalling. The evidence stacks so high against your adversaries, it is putting a foul stench in the nostrils of God, of Elohim. And this is what the gavel has went down on your behalf to exact justice and vengeance for you to be avenged. There is going to be a lot of things taking place from now to October 23rd of this year that is going to, in a good way, it is going to shock you. I have to say this because this is the truth. Do not be alarmed. Some of your most quote-unquote thought they were the toughest adversaries are going to be in pine boxes. And the reason why I say in pine boxes is because these people are such a disgrace to their ancestors. Some of these people are such a disgrace to the people that are alive here, that's in their family. Their bodies will not be claimed. They will have a dishonorable burial. And their names will be erased from the sands of time as if they've never existed. Because I'm telling you, the evidence that is stacked against them, they will not even be able to carry on in the second death. They will literally become non-existent. And that is a real death. For their names to be washed away from the sands of time. There will be no honor brought to their name because they will be forgotten. This evidence that was brought, the illusion of evidence that was brought against you in the spiritual court of law or laws, this was an illusion they were trying to cast in front of judges. I want y'all to understand how. Let me just stop here because this is about to get extremely deep. They try to fool, deceive, and bring illusion to and on the Galactic Council. You have to be an idiot and a fool at its dumbest to think you can bring an illusion and a deception upon and against true, real, divine beings that's up there. We're talking about the highest of the high. They brought these accusations and listen, they brought all of this stuff against you, but they were casting spells upon higher beings. For some of us, they've done this in many lifetimes and they got away with it. But let me explain something to you as to why. It was 3:33 on the clock. I want to explain to you why. Why were they brought under the illusion to think that they got away with it? Because them bringing those illusions actually helped you train lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. You've trained many lifetimes just for this moment, just for this day, just for this week, just for this month. You have trained many lifetimes. If you have not went to the website to get your product or book your reading, go ahead and do so now. You have trained many lifetimes from the betrayal, from the backstabbing, from the hexing, from the cursing, from the poisonings, from them taking your life, from them burning you at the stake, from them hanging you on a tree. You have trained many lifetimes and gained much power over the ways that they have killed you off in those past lifetimes. You are immune this lifetime to those things. Every way they tried to break you, they have not broken you, and they can't. They can't. They can't. I keep telling you, jealousy, rage, envy, it all brings you to the root, which is fear. They fear what they don't understand. They fear what they feel like they can't be. They see you free, twirling and carrying on about your life. Even when things get dark and you in the thick of it, you still find a way to pluck the flowers and smell them. And they can't figure out why they can't keep you down. Because it's not meant. It's not meant to. And the saddest part about all of this, which is actually a redemption for you and a vengeance on your behalf, is they've been given over to their own destruction, which is why they feel like they can't stop. Some people are hell-bent to wake up in the morning and go to sleep at night with you on their minds and how to break you and how to destroy you and how to overcome you. Because they're absorbed in the illusion of thinking that they're not good enough. Only if they were to wake up in that moment and see that God can make them as good enough as they want to be. It's sick and it's disgusting. Hey, Princess Kayla, shout out. Hey, Tanya C, shout out to everybody who's coming in, whether you're a Mystic member or not. That's why I posted that post. I'm not your enemy. I don't have enemies. People make me out of the enemy because they feel like they're not good. They constantly pin me against their life. And they think my life is better than theirs. And they don't think that, see, this is the problem. You need to be trying to strive how to be the best you. Oh, well, you can't no more because you ain't got that much time left on this earth. You about to stop breathing in the fruit, so you might as well go around and have an early Thanksgiving party and say your goodbyes. Because a lot of you ain't going to breathe up out of this week. Some of y'all ain't going to make it out of this day. I'm going to just be real with you. The sun is not going to fall down without it being a bye-bye. And it is what it is. You caused this upon yourself. And I don't feel no way. And that's another thing. Stop letting this Christianity mindset put you in a place that you got to feel bad for everybody. And you got to feel bad for everything. That's a lie. You don't have to feel bad for your adversaries getting the shit that they've wished for you. I'll be damned. I'll be blessed too. If I ever feel like that, that's a lie from the pits of hell. I don't feel bad for any of my adversaries for getting the shit that they once wanted for me. Are you kidding me? No. I don't. I don't feel bad. They deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Yeah, you deserve it. Also, and I'm going to be honest with you, without malice in your heart, if total forgiveness is not, if that's not something that you're willing to do, then you have the right to reserve that. Oh my God, she's telling people don't forgive. You fucking right. The compartment of forgiveness that I forgive is for me to move on, not for you. I forgive for me to move on so that I won't hold anything or block my heart chakra and block my blessings. But the compartment of forgiveness, that ain't got nothing to do. You gonna meet your karma. You have to. Because you got to know what you done did wrong. No. I'm not praying for you. No. I'm not doing none of that. I'm living my best life. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not letting you go. No. I had a dream just last night, on the wee hours of this morning, of an old quote unquote friend trying to come back into my life. And she tried to give me $10,000 back of the amount that she energetically stole from me. You can die with that. You can die with that. You stole it knowing that it belonged to me. And this is the thing. Watch this. Some people are going to three-dimensionally try to come back into your life. The people that you made exit out of your life, the people that you just cut off. And listen, that's another thing. Do not feel bad. You don't owe anybody any explanation. You can cut people off without feeling bad. You need to protect your peace at all costs. And you need to protect your space at all costs. Especially your house. Don't let everybody come over. Not unless you did the correct steps in order to keep your space in your house clean. Because you don't know who's trying to put something down. Let me use your bathroom. I got to pee. Where's your bathroom? Might be throwing something behind the damn toilet. And you don't even know they put it there. Some people wait till you go to the bathroom and go in one of them cupboards and throw some shit in there because they know you'll never clean it until you're moving. Devil is a lying wonder. You better stay your ass on my couch. Because I promise you, the moment, not even when you walk in my door, but the moment you park your fucking car where I'm staying, your ass is already being judged by my spirit team. And I promise you won't even get in the door alive thinking you're going to come and drop some shit in my house. You have the right to protect your dwelling place. You have the right to protect you and your children. You have the right to protect your fur baby if that's all you got. But you damn sure and you blessed sure got the right to protect you. Don't ever make an excuse for protecting yourself and your loved ones and your dwelling place and your possessions. And whoever gets what's coming to them gonna have some shit coming to them because they should have never did that. You came at my door with deceit. You came in my door with ill intent. You came at my door with malicious intentions. You will get exactly what's coming to you and then some. Because it's going to trickle off to your offspring. We making sure your whole lineage feel it, motherfucker. We're not having mercy on anybody. Your sperm or your eggs is going to get it too. It doesn't matter. You should have thought about that before you ask. See, I'm cutthroat at this point. I don't make no boss about it. I'm happy with it. I'm at peace. I'm at peace. People got that kind of, they got that kind of balls or titties or guts to come at you. You got to have the balls and the titties to cut their necks off. Fuck them. That's exactly what you got to say. And then you got to do according to what you feel is best that you need to do. They come for you. Not everything is going to be leave it in God's hands. Some things you're going to have to retaliate on. It is just what it is. I play a lot of defense, but I know how to play offense. I leave a lot of that up to my spirit team, because who likes getting dark when you pushing love and light pills all day? You know? But you can't be afraid to get dark when you need to. And I recently discovered that I was afraid to get dark. 43 on the clock. But I'm not afraid to anymore, because I see my shit works. That's the good part. I'm happy about that. My shit actually works. I just recently tested my shit out, and I know for a fact it works. So again, I am not afraid. Not afraid to get dark. Not afraid to get dark. Now, I always say with anything, use discretion. Even when you're doing light work, you want to be able to do what you feel is going to be best for you, what's going to help you lay down at night and sleep. Don't do something that you might regret. And remember, if you got to go dark, just keep saying this in your head. You pushed me. You know, not everything needs a response. Sometimes you just allow God to respond on your behalf. But let me explain something to you. I'm a spiritualist. I grew up, and I'm going to say this again for some of you who don't know my journey. When I was a little girl, I grew up, my foundation is in the spiritualist church, where we used, they call it hoodoo, where you take the Bible and you mix it with healing, right? The healing, taking of the earth, taking of the elements, that kind of thing. Okay? Some people call it witch magic. I was born a spiritualist. I was born a hoodoo practitioner. I'm a traitor. I am a divine healer. This is my lineage. And I don't apologize for it. And I stand in my power all the way. And I've picked up on something that both sides did not want to acknowledge. One did dark, left-handed path shit. And the other one, because they were afraid to be demonized in the church, they didn't acknowledge it. I am literally the only one in my family, and I want to say that I know of, on both sides, that stands rightfully in their power and don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks. I will walk in church with this shirt on. Do you think I give a fuck? No, I don't. I don't. You the middle child? Well, I'm the last born with firstborn rights. Somebody caught that. Because, see, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. These people who were trying to siphon, who were siphoning energy before, planning energies and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. They can't do it no more. So the little kingdom that they built is falling the fuck down. Somebody who went to sleep yesterday, who did a beauty spell, woke up with the shit on their face. They was wishing pimples and all kind of shit on your face. And now they got that problem. I'm telling you, I don't know what dummies thought they could get away with that kind of stuff under Saturn retrograde. And this is the thing. They think that, oh, well, we just going to wait till Saturn goes direct. That's even worse. Because we've crossed a certain threshold. You can't do it anymore, period. Across any space and time. The old order is done away with. Demonic secret societies are crumbled, have crumbled. That's it. You got... Mommy. Hey, baby. Look. Hey, baby. Hey, oh, how was school today? Good. Let me see. That's so cute. Look at little Slinky. Okay, mommy's making a video. Okay, so you gotta be... You gotta be quiet. Go ahead. Show him. Wait, no, because she's laying down. Go ahead. Now be quiet. I can't understand. See, they have to let go. Listen, I'm telling you right now, they have to let go. I can no longer, listen, I am no longer being gang stalked. I can no longer be gang stalked. Everything that was sent my way and I've passed these tests is getting sent back to I'm telling you right now. Everybody who was sent to gang stalk me, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, they are now being gang stalked. And let me just say this to y'all. Being seeded, and I'm gonna do a video on this. Being seeded simply means that it's like implant, right? It's a literal impartation from evil or the evils inside of a person, whether it's a physical implant or a spiritual implant that is placed inside of a person to do evil. Okay? That is somebody who's been seeded. And there's a lot of people who's been seeded to do evil. Because you have some other folks who was too fucking chicken to do it themselves. I ain't gotta repeat that. You felt me when I said it. You felt me when I said that. Ouch. And this is not limited to people in the entertainment industry. I'm gonna bring that up because let me explain something to y'all. Them so-called celebrities that really ain't shit. They know who they are, and some of them are watching, and I don't care. They're mad because they have hired as many as sangomas and all of this shit. And these people are jumping shit because they're like, you got me doing work on a divine being, and I'm wondering why my life is falling apart. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. They used you as a pawn, thinking it was just going to come back to just you. But what these people don't understand is now they got their kids involved in things, getting hits for things that should not have happened or should not have been placed on the wheel. And now they're trying to take it off the wheel and they can't. But when you do evil, you're going to get evil done back unto you. That's the law of reciprocity. How in the hell you think you're going to do evil and reap good? You're not using your mind. You seem stupid. And some people, huh?
This is the one whole tribulation.
Yes, baby. And they feel like because they've been told by an entity or an evil alien spirit or whatever the fuck you want to call it, because they feel like, oh my God, I've been told this and it's written in the stars and it's destiny. You didn't see it. You seen the illusion of an Akashic record. You didn't see shit. They gave you that illusion to make you think what you was doing was correct until your body starts falling apart. Because some of you who are silently watching me are already HIV infested. Because you thought you were invincible and you're not. You thought you were invincible and you're not. You thought you can slang dick and pussy everywhere, thinking that you were literally immortal, thinking that you were literally invincible, and you're not. You cannot do evil thinking you're going to get good. Whatever you sow, that shall you reap. And we're going to know this time when your ass die, bitch. It's not going to be no cancer shit, so shut the fuck up with that.
Hey.
Sorry, Pop.
Hey.
Sorry, baby. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We will not put your face on a shirt. We won't. We won't. No, we're not doing no tattoos and airbrushing. We're not doing none of that. You know, rotten piss, bitch. We don't have any mercy for people who have been told by God over and over again, get off my child, lay off my child, get off my child, lay off my child, get off my child. And you still kept doing it over and over and over again. It ain't about to happen, Captain. So it is what the fuck it is. I can't speak for nobody else, but I know for a fact I'm a divine one. Nigga, I'm not human, and I've never been. And it's okay. I'm with the shits. I'm with it. Because I know who protects me. I know who covers me. And I don't have to prove nothing no more. I'm in calmer waters. If you agree, say that. I'm in calmer waters. My ships have came in. I'm on my ship. I'm on my ship. I'm on my ship. So it is what it is.
Hey.
Too many people out here afraid to speak and say what they want. That's so ghetto to be having that shit in the background. It's so ghetto. Not my baby. I'm talking about speakerphone. You know I'm doing a live, but whatever. I'm on a live. You see, like why when I say seated. So just small, no, serious, because there has been some things happening around, because y'all have to understand what's going on. 54 on the clock. I cannot lie to y'all. Listen, I had my podcast and I gave it up. I was just thinking about coming back with my podcast. Remember, I used to do the Mystic Circle podcast. I still have it. I still have it. But I would go on there and it was people who were listening in, but they was too afraid to speak. My podcast is to have people come in and speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to hate that. Like, why are you so afraid to talk?
Mommy.
Hey, baby.
I had the bad news.
What the bad news?
Erasure school stretch it.
That's not bad news. That's great news. Okay? My mom was done. So, you know, being seated, okay, baby. Being seated can happen to anybody around you to get to you, to get in your way. In other words, somebody's throwing a dart your way or an arrow your way and it misses you. And they know that you're untouchable. They know that God won't listen. Our time of being Job is over with. That's it. From this day on out, it ain't nothing but peace and destiny and a soft life and abundance all the way around and prosperity all the way around.
No.
They know this.
Mommy,
They know this. Yes, baby.
It's ruined.
Okay, I'm gonna fix it. And people have been watching. They have been watching. They've been watching tarot card readings, trying to see. Well, I know her sun sign is Libra. Okay, so let's see if we watch Libra readings, what could be coming her way and when, so we can try to stop it. And so what happens is when they can't get to you, they will implant their evil, or they will seed somebody with evil intentions to get to you. Sometimes they try to seed your children. Sometimes they try to seed your parents. Sometimes they try to seed the person at your job. Sometimes they will try to find. Now listen, seeding will only work when that person has a doorway. Everybody ain't out here trying to heal like you. You understand? Everybody out here ain't trying to get free like you. They still believe in the whack ass promises of the devil. I keep telling y'all the devil can't give blessings. The devil can give gifts,
It's broken.
but the devil can't bless. Stop telling that lie. That narrative of the devil giving blessings, but he can give. No, he can't. I've said that before, and I've nullified that shit. The devil cannot give blessings. The devil can give a gift. Anybody can give you a gift. But when you open that present up, it doesn't mean it's going to be a good gift. You know how many times you've done Santa's helper or Santa, Secret Santa, and somebody gave you a gift? Watch this. This is going to hurt somebody. It's going to hurt somebody's feelings because you've been wondering why since last year at the company picnic or the company party, why your ass ain't been meeting commissions, why you ain't been popping off with that extra check since last year. It's about to help somebody get somewhere. You play Secret Santa, and the person who they bought that gift, put something on that gift, and they switched prosperity destiny with you. And you didn't know, because you didn't know how to protect yourself. You didn't even know it was a thing. I didn't know it was a thing until recently.
Mommy.
I'm trying to tell you something. People can be seeded.
Mommy, I'm going to pick up my shoes.
Well, go pick up your shoes here. Pick up your shoes. You're always trying to sneak. I know. I'm watching the time. You're always trying to sneak to see if he can be seen on this live. You got a lot of psychopaths out here, sociopaths out here, and narcissists. And a lot of people got a mixture of the three. And they really believe that if I just keep getting somebody to work, that's it. Listen, you about to see some homelessness. Somebody come knocking at your door asking for a place to stay. You better not answer that door. Because that's the same person who tried to put your ass out in the streets. And last year for me, I know who it was. That person getting ready to be asked out. That's if they survived long enough to get there. Ain't that sad, Cinnamon Toast? That's how it be.
I need to put my belt on.
So, listen, I'm not saying to not participate in Secret Santa. That's not, what I'm saying is use your discernment. God, make us like the sons and the daughters of Issachar so that we can be able to discern the times and the seasons that we're in. Because from now on, there's nothing wrong. Listen, there's nothing wrong with you taking caution. I'm not saying live your life under fear. I'm not saying be so, oh my gosh, I can't buy nobody nothing. I can't receive nothing from nobody. No, you just need to learn how to walk accordingly. When you feel that hunch that says no, don't participate, don't. Nah, you need to stay home. Don't go. Okay, Netflix and chill it is. You know, and sometimes God will allow for you to, you may feel a hunch or no, whatever, and then a plan B might happen. But don't be so like this to where,
What about the shoes?
you can't live your life. Some of y'all got, I heard abominable. Yeah, abominable. Items in your home that was gifted to you from a housewarming party or baby shower. These are or a bachelorette party. These are like a bridal shower party. These are the type of parties you want to definitely make sure you got the right people attending. Because this is when jealousy rears its ugly head, and it can get very bad if you are not covered and you don't have discernment. I'm not saying for you.
Mommy,
Yes, baby.
I need my jacket.
Okay. I'm not telling people to not participate in certain things to the point to where you're stifled with fear. But what I am saying is, and you can't stop people from wanting to do harm. But what you can do is take the proper precautions to play defense. You better play defense. If you're not sure and you know you want 100 people at your bachelorette party and you're not sure, your man got family members that want to come, you got family members that want to show up, you got long distance cousins or whatever that want to fly in, put them on the list. Let me give you a little trick before I leave.
Mommy?
Yes, baby.
Someone took my jacket.
It's hanging up, baby. I'm going to get it. Give me a second, okay? I'm going to get it. You make a list. When you take your list, and you make your list, before you send out the invitations, enchant that list with protection. Anybody even think about fucking your shit up, their whole life is going to fall apart. Their whole world is going to flip upside down. It's going to be tower card moment after tower card moment, and they are not going to be able to stop it until they either stop their shit or until they die. And it's just that simple. Again, don't feel bad. Listen, again, we've crossed the threshold here. When they life start falling apart or they die, we don't feel bad over here no more. We do not feel bad. Come on, say that with me. We do not feel bad for evil being rendered evil. For evil and repaid for evil, we will not feel bad. We will go on with our beautiful lives and live our best life. They got people who will find out what's your birthday just so they can have a wedding on your birthday, thinking they can harness your power for their wedding or for their marriage. That's the wrong thing to do. And if anybody has ever done that to me, I don't feel bad for you. Because what's getting ready to happen next, bitch, you should have thought about that. You got others who will do certain things. Try to get pregnant before you so they can think they can steal your spirit, baby. What's for you is for you. What's for me is for me. You can say that with your chest. Say it. What's for me is for me. You cannot, no one will be able to try to take my destiny anymore. You cannot steal what's mine anymore. It's under lock and key. You got to go through God, and I promise you, you will not win. You can't win. I don't feel bad for nobody that's getting their shit in this time. Nobody. I don't feel bad for none of you niggas. And it is what it is. We don't feel bad over here. So, can you wait till I'm done?
I need to get his jacket.
Right. You picked your demon, now deal with it. That's right. You picked your demon, so now deal with it. Go ahead. Get his jacket. Again, you gotta, and this is another thing. With distractions, y'all, things do happen. Things do happen, but you just know, some things you gotta roll with the punches, and other things, don't be afraid to arrest these motherfuckers where they stand. Period. Don't be afraid to arrest these people. Some of these people will come and nag in your ear and try to get under your skin on purpose. And if you see that, no matter who it is, don't be afraid to arrest their ass. Call that shit out. Because guess what? They should have been healed where the devil cannot even use them to come at you. We got people in this day and age that are being, I'm telling you, their bodies are falling apart. They are literally sick and dying and going to hell. They're dying and going to hell for being used by the devil because they have not healed. So, no, you cannot steal anything from me anymore. And if you even think about it, it ain't even about you trying no more. It's not even about you pulling cards on my... From this point forward, anybody who comes to me to try to get my destiny or look into my destiny or even, you can't. You'll find the most disastrous life ever. You will serve a life sentence and beyond of hell and pain, fucking with me and mine. And that's period. And that's that on that. Candace, are you still with me? Candace
Mommy,
and Ebony J.
again.
Candace and Ebony J. Are you still with me? Ebony J, I want to congratulate you because you have won. Okay, pick number 1 or number 2. You got to pick number 1 or pick number 2. That's right, Madeline. Okay, you pick number 2. So you won this free gift. This free gift is my Hoodoo floor wash. Okay. If anybody wants to purchase, this is the small version. Okay. This is the small version. I have the bigger versions, which are these big bottles. See? See? That's the difference. So you get this version, right? This big version is for sale. This is my Hoodoo floor wash. Please read the description. This is like a hex remover, okay? How to use it is on the description box, okay? So send me your address to mysticcircle24@gmail.com. This is the small. Yeah, she said that's small. I know. The big, even the small is big, right? Even the small is big, and this is going to last her. So thank you. Candace G going once. Candace G going twice. All right. Before I get up out of here, wow. Okay, so this is not because they are. Okay, Catalea Lee, you are gifted number 1. mysticcircle24@gmail.com. This is a sample kit. I'm gonna zip it up, baby. This is a sample kit of the this is like, it's road opener, bath sprinkles. Okay, you know what bath sprinkles are? Bath sprinkles are what they call this, like bath bombs, but it's like crumble chunks, right? So this is pretty big, okay? So, but I have little scoops in here, and also a gemstone crystal is in this as well. You get to keep it, but this, I'm gonna send you this, Catalea Lee, because this is the sample, okay? But for anybody who buys the big ones, you are going to use 2 to 3 small scoops of this in your bath water. A little bit goes a long way. Y'all know that I'm very heavy-handed and I make all my stuff potent. So go check it out on the website. Again, this is the path opener or road opener. Okay, this is like the road opener in the bottle, but this is the pathway opener. Please go and check in the description box. Go and check on my website. I did upload everything. So again, please, 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 please. You want to use 1 teaspoon or a teaspoon and a half of this Catalea Lee. Let's say over a 3-day period, okay? Now you can use this to your discretion as you would like, but because this is a sample pack, I'm just telling you a little bit different to do. But if when in doubt, please go on the website and look in the description box on how to use this. Again, this is the sample pack, okay? So I hope this does you well. If you had anything in your spirit, mind, soul, body, or in your pathway that was blocked, this is going to help you unblock it, all right? It's got some other goodies in there too, but I just don't want to say it over the live. And again, congratulations to you as well. Wow, Ebony J. This is going to do you good, okay? Again, this is floor floor wash, but you can use it as in other things as well. This is very powerful, and this is a big bottle for a small. Okay, so I just want y'all to know that I love y'all. I thank y'all so much.
Mommy.
Yes, everybody likes that Karma soap, girl. They say that's the best thing in the world.
More.
Okay, baby. Just give me a second. It always bothers me when, you got somebody this age that's bothering somebody this age. It's just, I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, yes, please resend your address because I'm not gonna be looking for your address. I'm not gonna go. I just want you to make it easier for me to give you what you want. Okay? Thank you so much, everybody, for joining my live. I'm so glad y'all like that Karma soap. Thank you, Be Bold. And Spirit told me that when I came on, that was gonna be my wink from the universe to go ahead and restock the Karma soap. I'm not responsible for it being out, you know, but thank you so much. Just thank you so much for you letting me know that Karma soap is hitting. Again, I was told because I did not know whether or not I want to put that back up on the shop, and I was told by Spirit yes, and the way that I was gonna get a confirmation was somebody saying that my Karma soap was off the chain. So thank you so much, y'all. Thank you to everybody. I hope and pray that we really do get to embark. We're embarking upon this journey is sealed. Let me just say it like this. Father, Mother, God, universal energies, I'm so grateful and thankful for our journeys of wellness and goodness and eating the fruit of the land and coming to the land of milk and honey, the promised land in our lives is sealed. It's sealed. It is sealed. Signed, sealed, delivered. It is done. It is done. I'm so grateful and thankful we are living in the land right now of milk and honey and overflow. Our vats are overflowing with wine. Our grapes is huge. Everything that we put our hands to and the former parts is now we get to reap of the latter, and it's good fruit. It is good in a good season we are in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is so. It is so. It is so. And the effects of the enemy is nullified from this day forward. Amen. Ashe. It is so. It is well. It's done. I'll see y'all later. Okay. Love y'all.